But Crawford needs to manage well his body, his speed, and his power, because he's moving up to another level of weight.
Rumor has it that Terence Crawford quietly slipped into Manny Pacquiao's media workout. No cameras, no interviews, just pure focus and intent.
You know, preparing like that opponents is not only the speed but the techniques that you can use in the fight. Make sure that in your daily routine, training routine like that, make sure that all the techniques, strategy, combination, it's accurate to your opponent's style.
While Teofimo Lopez and the Vargas brothers soaked up the spotlight with their in-ring energy and media buzz, Crawford reportedly stayed in the shadows, observing closely and soaking in every detail. The reason? He's got Canelo Alvarez locked in as his next target, and there's no better fighter to study than Pacquiao, a fellow small man who climbed through the weight classes and beat giants with speed, timing, and heart. Insiders say Crawford wanted to understand how Pacquiao maintained his explosiveness and footwork at higher weights, how he handled power punches from naturally bigger men, and, most importantly, how he mentally prepared for the impossible.
You've been around a long time. The Canelo versus Crawford fight, I know Terence Crawford was a guy that a lot of people wanted to see you fight. What do you think about him moving 2 weight classes to challenge Canelo at 168 pounds?
That's not easy for Crawford.
Bud may have turned to Pacquiao not just for tips, but for the mindset it takes to shock the world. Teofimo Lopez was in awe of Manny Pacquiao's training during the recent media workout, calling it something special, especially for a 46-year-old legend.
It was nice, I ain't gonna lie. Manny doing that at that age, that's different.
How good did he look? That's my point. He's 46, but he's 30. He's fast, he's strong.
High spirits, energized, motivated, determined.
He's fast, he's strong, high spirits, energized, motivated, determined, Lopez said, clearly impressed. He couldn't believe how sharp Pacquiao still looked, saying, "He looks 30. That admiration wasn't just limited to whispers. Some, like Teofimo Lopez, openly expressed their respect, captivated by the living legend's seemingly ageless performance.
And I look forward to seeing him raise his hand again and become another, division world champion once again.
Teo was especially taken aback by Pacquiao's power. "He hits pretty hard, that old man's strength," he joked, comparing it to wrestling your dad, thinking you can handle him, but realizing he's still got that deep-rooted strength. And when asked to compare training styles between Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, Teofimo shared a revealing insight. Manny trains smarter. Floyd trains harder.
I think that Manny, he trains smarter. Floyd trains harder. I think that's what I envisioned and I saw from that point of view.
While Mayweather's sessions were grueling and relentless with no timers, Pacquiao's approach was more measured, efficient, and built for longevity, especially at his age. Teofimo also said he picked up movements and tricks from Pacquiao that he never thought the body could do, even in a short time. "Certain things I never thought the body could do, I learned from Pacquiao just yesterday," he revealed. And like a true student of the game, he kept the cameras off during those moments. "Some people don't need to know those things," he said, hinting that what he witnessed was next level.
Small increments of technical punches, technicality with the feet. That was, and I didn't want my videographer, Christopher, I didn't want him to videotape that because some people don't need to know those things.
Yeah, but you got it.
Oh.
Teofimo Lopez got a front row seat to greatness as he trained side by side with Manny Pacquiao, sharing the ring in a rare moment where past, present, and future collided. The two went through shadowboxing routines, ab workouts, push-ups, and more, pushing each other while surrounded by cameras and buzzing energy. But even with all his own championship experience, Teofimo was visibly stunned by what he saw. He's 46, but he moves like he's 30, Lopez marveled. The speed, the power, the energy, it's unreal. What hit him hardest wasn't just Pacquiao's physical tools, but the mindset he carries. Focused, hungry, and completely dialed in. It's like he's getting ready for his first world title, not another comeback, Teo said. The moment became more than just a media session. It was a humbling lesson for a young star watching a legend defy age and expectations right in front of him. But just before wrapping up, Lopez pulled out a surprise of his own, his limited edition Kobe Dodger 8S sneakers. With a grin, he approached Pacquiao and asked the legend to sign them. It was a humble, fanboy moment from a world champion who had just trained shoulder to shoulder with greatness. A signature from Manny on those iconic shoes. That's a memory Teofimo won't be forgetting anytime soon.
I would give it to Chad. I would give it to Chad.
That unforgettable moment with the shoes came after a session that was already packed with jaw-dropping intensity. None more so than when Pacquiao unveiled his legendary stick ritual, leaving even seasoned pros like Teofimo Lopez stunned. Pacquiao's brutal stick, ritual for pain conditioning, was on full display during the media workout, and it left everyone in the gym, especially younger fighters, in awe. At 46, Manny Pacquiao was seen going through his infamous stick training routine, where his team strikes his midsection repeatedly with a wooden stick to toughen his core and sharpen his pain tolerance.
Hey, here's 30 seconds.
It's a ritual he's been doing for years, and witnessing it up close reminded everyone why he's built different. The thuds echoed through the gym, but Pacquiao didn't flinch. He smiled, stayed relaxed, and kept his abs tight as the blows landed, showing the kind of discipline and mental fortitude that champions are made of. Even fighters like Teofimo Lopez, who trained alongside him that day, were stunned by what they saw. The stick drill wasn't just for show, it was a message. Pacquiao isn't just back, he's all in. Mario Barrios isn't sugarcoating it. Pacquiao's comeback fight is big business, and the ticket prices prove it. During a candid moment, Barrios joked that only rich Asian money would be sitting in those premium seats, laughing about how difficult it's been to even get his own friends into his fights, let alone one of this magnitude.
Honestly, the ticket prices are pretty crazy. I was looking at the prices. I'm like, nah, that's rich Asian money that's gonna be in those seats.
I told all my homies, don't even bother, he said. Throw a barbecue at the crib and invite everybody over, cause these tickets, man, they're wild. Still, beneath the laughs, Barrios turned serious when reflecting on the moment. I'm defending against a legend, and it's huge. He knows the magnitude of sharing the ring with someone like Manny Pacquiao and isn't taking the opportunity lightly. Barrios is locked in, calling it a night that fans can't miss, especially with a stacked card featuring Brandon Figueroa, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Tim Tszyu, and Sebastian Fundora.
Be a great night of boxing, man. The card is stacked. We got the bro Brandon Figueroa, right? He's opening the card. We got Pitbull. Got Sue and Fundora. I think for me, it's hard to finish, man. This is going to be an exciting night.
This is going to be an exciting night of boxing, he said with confidence. For me, it's hard to even put into words. This is massive. And for those who are still doubting his chances or questioning the matchup, Barrios didn't hold back. All the doubters, make sure you tune the F in.
But yeah, man, I'm defending against a legend, and it's huge. So yeah, tune in, especially all the people, all the doubters. Make sure you tune the in. But yeah.
If you're hyped for Pacquiao's return and Barrios' bold confidence, don't miss a beat. Like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters for all the latest updates, behind-the-scenes moments, and fight week madness. We've got more exclusive content coming your way. Stay locked in.